Oh no, he's back. The man who scared Christina Aguilera.
Like, no, you didn't just say that, you little bitch.
The guy who badmouths one of the world's most beloved rappers.
Smith.
For the next half hour, Eminem speaks, you listen.
I say things just to get a rise out of critics and just to get a rise out of people and to make them
annoy the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Fat with big hits, wicked wit, and more withering insults than have ever before been packed into a single piece of product, Eminem's Marshall Mathers LP, executive produced by Dr.Dre, takes aim at some of the glossiest names in mainstream pop music and takes no prisoners.
Christina Aguilera better switch me chairs so I can sit next to Carson Daly and Fred Durst and hear them argue over who she gave to first.
Well, what about poor little Christina Aguilera? This oral sex reference, she said not only it's disgusting, but not true.
Oh, it probably wasn't, but this is the thing. I met her before, and I had respect for her, too.
What happened?
Where did it go wrong? What happened was when she had her little, what a girl wants special.
It's time you got on the inside.
I'm watching their little special or whatever, and I'm watching her with her little friends, and she's giggling. And she picked one of my videos.
So I picked Eminem, my name is, because whenever this video came out, I think a lot of people woke up and was like, and we're really taken aback.
And I was like, that's cool, and she picked my video. She heard a rumor that I was married, and then said, yeah, he's cute, but isn't he married, though?
I heard he's married now.
Eminem?
Yeah, totally. The girl that he talks about killing on his record, actually.
And I was like, no, you didn't just say that, you little bitch. And then she said, yeah, and you know, doesn't he have a song about killing his baby's mother?
Girls out there, you've got to pull the plug on situations like that. I mean, don't let a guy disrespect you.
And I always tell my friends, if you're against domestic, you know, I'm so against domestic violence, and if you're in an abusive relationship, and I was like, why did she just pick my video? If she's picking it apart, I would rather have had her say nothing about me. She heard a rumor. She didn't know if I was married or not. She just heard a rumor and then put me on blast. But I figured, well, since she did that, you know what I'm saying? All right, okay, I'm married. Okay, whatever, that's cool. But you know, you said something about me, so I'm gonna voice some rumors that I heard about you.
For whatever reason, he has such animosity, it seems, towards me. I don't know why, but you know, whatever I said, you know, I don't know what I said to really disturb him, but. You know, whatever I said, I'd say again, so.
Eminem doesn't hate Christina Aguilera in particular. He clearly can't stand most kinds of smiley teen pop in general. NSYNC, for example, to name just one other hapless act, gets a relentless drubbing.
Todd Backstreet and Ricky Martin. Instincts to kill instinct, don't get me started. These rats can't sing and Britney's garbage.
I was trying to listen to the lyrics. Christina got it worse. I feel bad. Sorry.
Either way, instinct, why do they sing? Am I the only one who realizes they sing?
What about NSYNC? Clearly you're not a fan. Anything special about them is especially offensive?
No, it's not just NSYNC. I just think the whole pop world is corny. I just think that it's sissy music. And it's just so watered down, man. It's like, you know, how many times can you rhyme tearing me apart? Breaking my heart. Break your heart. Love sent from up above. It's just, it's ridiculous, it's repetitive, and it gets on my nerves. Every song sounds the same to me.
Bitch, I'ma kill you. You don't wanna fuck with me. Girls need you ain't nothing but a slut to me.
When you listen to the album, it's like really intensely not poppy and cute.
Yeah.
Is that a conscious decision? You know, I've got to get away from this, you know, cute blonde guy thing.
It kind of is because, you know, a lot of times I get grouped up with, you know, the whole TRL crowd.
#1 video on Photo Request Live according to your votes. Here it is, Eminem.
You know, the Backstreet and Britney Spears, and I have to separate myself from that crowd because I'm not pop. You know, I can't stand being grouped up in that category neither. Maybe that's one of the reasons that I say what I say in my lyrics and make them so left field.
Screaming at night and screaming at mom, scheming to leave. Run away from home and grow to be as evil as me.
I understand that I might make catchy songs.
New kids on the block, suck a lot of boy girl groups make me sick, and I can't wait till I catch all you f***ings in public.
You know, they're not watered down. I don't consider it, you know. Like I said, you buy one of my albums, there's going to be a parental advisory sticker on it every time.
Some people may think there should be a homosexual advisory sticker on this one as well.
You're not a fan of gay people, I gather. Is that a problem you have?
Faggot to me doesn't necessarily mean gay people. Faggot to me just means it's taking away your manhood. You're a sissy. You're a coward. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just like, you know, you might sit around in your living room and say, "Oh, dude, stop it. You're being a fag, dude." You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't necessarily mean you're being a gay person. It just means you're being a fag. You're being an asshole, whatever. When I started saying faggot on record, I started getting people going, "Do you have something against gay people?" Da, 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 da. And I thought it was funny because I don't.
Hey, the answer's yes. Homophobic? Nah, you're just heterophobic. Staring in my jeans, watching my genitals bulging. That's my motherfucking balls. You better let go of them. They belong in my scrotum. You'll never get hold of them.
As harsh as Eminem's attitude toward gay sensibilities may seem, producer Dr. Dre's is even more coldly dismissive.
And I think a lot of people are going to say, too, is like he's very homophobic. The word faggot crops up a lot, too. I mean, does that bother you at all? Probably not.
No, it really doesn't bother me at all. I don't really care about, you know, those type of people.
I mean, if you were gay, do you think you'd be offended?
I can't even answer that question. That's not a possibility.
I think it's the job of critics, you know, not just to talk about how good the beats are on the record. They're excellent. Dre makes great records, period. But what is the content, and what does it say? And what does it say to young people? And what does it say to white, disaffected young males?
Well, do you understand how gay people might feel like this is you're taking shots at them? Especially like the Johnny Versace thing.
Hey, it's me, Versace. What? Somebody shot me, and I was just checking the mail. Get it? Checking the mail.
Then I also go on to say, "Relax, guy. I like gay men." You know, so it's kind of like it's kind of like leaving it up in the air. Like, do I really hate gay people or do I not? You know what I'm saying? It's like it's up to you to decide.
Hip hop is for everybody, and it might make some people feel uncomfortable. But as far as Eminem speaking his mind, I mean, that's how you get fans, you know what I'm saying? Some people will relate, some people won't.
Even if you don't like his content, you have to admit, if you understand hip-hop, that he's a tight MC.
It's like a good writer, and he flows good, but I don't like the content.
Well, maybe they'll change, maybe they'll mature.
Yeah, I doubt it.
I don't feel like I should have to bite my tongue for anybody. I really believe in freedom of speech. I can't even stress that enough. I feel like, especially artistic expression, you know, I believe an artist should be an artist. Be able to say whatever he wants to say, whether you think it's good or bad.
Coming up next, Eminem goes platinum, takes way too many drugs, and gets sued by his mom. Juggernaut.